Now, I've known you for 25 years or slightly more, and I've always known you as an extrovert, outgoing person, very community minded, and I think you've been quite confident in being able to express how your needs have changed in terms of the way people speak, so that you can follow what's going on and contribute to it. But you told me recently about a meeting you went to where you felt frustrated because you couldn't follow what was going on. Do you want to
Yes.
outline that story?
Uh, I went to a Bible study meeting at the Methodist Church where I do worship once a fortnight. I worship once a fortnight at the Salvation Army. So I wanted to enjoy the Bible study, but it had got to a point where I'd been to about 3 meetings and I just couldn't hear what people were saying. And I said to my husband, I think the best thing I can do, Ray, is not go. Then I thought about it. I thought, why shouldn't I be able to go as a deaf person and enjoy the company and the educational facility of learning more about the Bible? So I thought, right, well, I'm going to pin this onto my front. So I went into the meeting and everyone looked at me, and even my husband had a sly laugh. Once they'd noticed it, I said to the minister who was leading the Bible study, do you mind if I say something first, please? So I said there'd be at least a dozen people in that small room, and I just said, I'm deaf. And they all smiled a little because you can see I did look a bit strange with this notice on the front of me. But I asked them each individual, would you please just speak in a normal voice but clearly and one at a time? And the minister was sitting next to me, said, thank you, Marjorie, we'll do that. And so they did. And for an hour and a half I heard every word that was spoken in that room. I enjoyed the Bible study. It was wonderful. And at the end of the meeting, I said so. And as we were leaving, one of the other people in that meeting came to me and she said, I'm ever so pleased you've done this, Marjorie, because I wear hearing aids and I couldn't hear people. Now, it took some courage, I've got to tell you, to walk into that room with this notice on. But I thought, maybe there's someone else who's not perhaps or a bit shyer than me. And yes, there was. That they didn't like saying they were deaf. And I said, I tell people now I'm deaf. And that's the best thing you can do. Don't be shy. Tell people you're deaf and ask them to speak nice and clearly to you. And you may think this is a bit strange of me, but I don't. I feel that God's using my deafness to help others. It's been lovely talking to you.
Thanks, Marjorie. Thanks ever so much.